we just go? Can we just go? Forget about where we're going. Can we just
Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley. If you're new here, if you are, subscribe down below, follow me on Instagram. If you've read the title of this video, you already know I'm going to be showing you what's on my iPhone. This is a 12 Pro Max. It is one of the newer iPhones, and then I have here a clear spec case. So if you want to check out my case, I will link it down below. Very simple, very minimal. I love having this, and when I want something a little bit more fun, I have some other cases that I will share with you at the end of this video that I also like to interchange with this one. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop into what you want to see, which is what's on my iPhone. So starting off, we have my lock screen right here. All it has is a photo of Converse. You can see here I have some notifications a little bit there that I need to clear off still. It is 3:29 on Thursday, March 24th, and we're going to go ahead and unlock my iPhone. So I have this background. I've had it since, I'm pretty sure I was like 12 or 13. I had it since I've had my iPhone 4. It definitely needs to be updated, but it doesn't bother me. I think I'm just so accustomed to it now. We're just going to leave it as is, but I did want to let you know I did not adjust anything on here for this video. So we're gonna like truly unearth some stuff. Also, I did not do iOS 14 customization situation. Going on with my first page here, I have messages, camera, calendar, clock, maps, notes, reminders, photos, app store, which has a ton of notifications. Most of those are things I need to update, settings, and then on my like deck here at the bottom, I wanted to go ahead and just get that out the way as well. I have my phone, mail, Safari, and Spotify, which are some of my most used apps. So on this first page here, basically what I use the most, definitely messaging, camera, I feel like that's a given. Calendar, I use clock obviously for my different alarms. Maps, not as much, and you'll see why in a little bit. Notes, probably use that daily. Reminders, use that daily. Photos, another given. App store, as you can tell, along with settings, don't really use that much. That's why we have notifications. So on to my second page. These are mostly the apps that I use when I grab my phone. My first folder up here is called Extras, and it has contacts, calculator, voice memos. And also if you watched my video from 2 years ago with the iPhone 8 Plus, a lot of these things probably have not changed. So I have my contacts, calculator, voice memos. These are apps I don't really use that frequently on a daily. That's why they're in the extras folder, way off in the mist. I have Facetime, which since going to college, I've used way more than I ever did before. Find My, which is great. Then Apple is basically the health, the wallet, and the clips. I've been using the wallet a lot more in the past 6 months than I did before. So before, of course, I never really used any of these apps. I did check health to see how many steps I had in a day, not really, caring too much, but just out of curiosity. So out of this folder, wallets definitely used the most. Next is Waze. And if you don't know what Waze is, you need to know, because it's a wonderful app. It is a navigation app that basically gives you like real-time traffic, accidents, police sightings, hazard, road, all the updates. And you can also, obviously, like any navigation app, get routes to destinations. And so I've been using this for quite some time now. And so typically when I go on any type of trip, I pull up Waze. Next I have Instagram, then I have Snapchat, then I have the Bible app, which you can see I have a few notifications for that. Clue, I have Bookmarks, which is some random funny stuff. You can see I haven't really touched this because it needs to be re-downloaded. I have Pinterest, Given, Wells Fargo, Shazam, because there's tons of songs I hear out and about and I want to know what they are so I can add it to my Spotify. Continuing on, I have this Easy Flash, which is basically supposed to save photos and stuff, because when I had my 4 and my 5S, I used to run into phone storage issues, especially with photos and videos. They would just take up so much, and this is for YouTube, so much on my phone. And so I just downloaded these photo storage apps. Next I have TikTok, another given, constantly I'm using that. I have Facebook, I have Coursical, because if you have a class that you really want to get into, or a section of a certain course you really want to get into that's close, it will notify you pretty dead on that a class opens up. But I will tell you, I've done this twice. I will tell you, and I've had success with both times, you have to, like, when it tells you the notification, you need to log into your like registration thing immediately, because somebody else 9 times out of 10 has the same Coursical app and will like jump in and grab that seat before you will. So you have to be like quick with it. Next is LinkedIn. iMovie, honestly, I don't even edit on my phone, so I don't know why I have the iMovie app on my second page, not in a random folder. Grammarly, Starbucks, and then it's next to Chipotle. So to my third page, as you can tell, some more apps that I have not used in a hot minute, and these are some more photo storage apps ever in Dropbox that I just put some serious 2011, 2012 photos in, and as we can tell, have not touched since 2012 and 2011. Those are there. Next to that, I have GroupMe. I also have the crock pot like buffalo chicken dip recipe because somebody asked me how you make your buffalo chicken dip. I just send them this. I have the Amazon. I don't want to trigger yours, so I have her app. Next, I have my education folder, which is basically, I call it all things Clemson. So I have my Canvas, the my.clemson app, and the Duo mobile app, which is our authentication like system that we use to get into any of our systems. Next, I have the measuring app, Go2, which I use for work, and then the files app. Next, this is like my fun like YouTube folder, whatever. So I have PicMonkey and Visco, which I use a lot to edit thumbnails and just edit photos. And I have obviously the YouTube and the YouTube Studio apps. I have Fonto, which I've been using a year with a lot of my thumbnail like fonts and text. Then I have the Dazcam, which is super fun because you can make a lot of cool filters, more vintage, kind of retro, Kodak looking filters. They're just really fun. I've recently downloaded the Foodie app, which is another one of those like photo filter apps. So I'm still playing around with that. I'll let you know what I think in a few weeks. And then I have the 28-row influencer community. So a lot of people ask questions and things. So it's really great if you're a creator. Again, something I recently have discovered. I have next Twitter, back up. When we were on Instagram, I forgot to plug myself. So here we go. My Instagram, haleywatsonyt. There it is. I've revamped my bio a little bit. Let me know what you think. I might change it again, but this is what it is for now. Follow me there. I will actually pull up my QR code. Easily scan that now. I will give you a few seconds. I remind you when I'm going to be posting a whole bunch of stuff. This camera is about to die, so give me a sec. I have no clue when my camera is going to die again. I'm going to try to like speed up this last part. Basically, I'm pretty sure we left off on Twitter. Again, I have the Twitter. It's Haley with 2 Y's, Watson YT. You can follow me over there as well. And the battery's blinking again, so I'm really going to speed this up. So next I have AccuWeather, Compass, Google Maps. Don't really use those as much. Lightroom as well, Zaxby's as well. Feed Preview I use to kind of plan out some of my photos. Then I have Google Duo, so I can duo certain people. I have the ABC, ESPN, NBC apps if I want to like watch something, you know, while I'm on the go or while I'm waiting somewhere. Facebook Messenger, Google Docs, because sometimes I want to study or work on certain essays and written assignments while I'm waiting somewhere again, so I can kind of type it out on my phone. Have that here. Probably should go in education, so I probably should fix that. It is what it is. And then the final page here, we have Cash App, Venmo, Get Upside, which I used to use a ton a few years ago, but in recent years, as you can tell, I've just not kept up with it nearly as much. And then Robinhood, which you can get into stocks. So that is all in all what is on my iPhone. If you found this video interesting, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know which app you maybe use the most on your own phone, or which app you were most, you know, shocked or curious that I had on mine. Again, I have this spec case. It will be linked down below. And then real quick, I will show you the 2 other cases that I also own. So real fast before my camera literally dies on me, I have these 2 Casely cases. You might have seen it on Instagram and some of my photos. I think I'm gonna put this one on actually in a few minutes just because again, it's super fun. Until next time, I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye guys. See you next Sunday.